David's Father, written by Robert Munch, illustrated by Michael Marchenko. David 的爸爸，作者 Robert Munch， 插图 Michael Marchenko。Julie was skipping home from school. She came to a large moving van. A man came out carrying a spoon, only it was as big as a shovel. Another man came out carrying a fork, only it was as big as a pitchfork. A third man came out carrying a knife, only it was as big as a flagpole. Yikes, said Julie. I don't want to get to know these people at all. She ran all the way home and hid under her bed till dinner time. Julie 一蹦一跳地从学校往家走。她走到了一辆大搬家卡车边上。一个男人走了下来，他抱着一个勺子，只不过那个勺子大得像一把铲子。又下来一个男人，他搬下来一只叉子，只不过那只叉子大得像一把钉耙。下来的第三个男人扛着一把餐刀，只不过那把餐刀长得像一根旗杆。哎呀，朱莉说道，我可一点儿都不想认识这家人。她跑回家，躲在她的床下，直到吃晚饭的时候才出来。The next day, Julie was skipping home from school again. A boy was standing where the moving van had been. He said, Hi, my name is David. Would you like to come and play? Julie looked at him very carefully. He seemed to be a regular sort of boy, so she stayed to play. 第二天，朱莉又一蹦一跳地从学校往家走。一个男孩站在昨天搬家卡车停的地方，他说：“你好，我叫 David， 你想一起玩吗？” Julie 仔细地盯着他瞧了瞧，他看起来像是个寻常的男孩，于是他就留下来和他一起玩了。At 5 o'clock, from far away down the street, someone called, Julie, come and eat. That's my mother, said Julie. Then someone called, David. That's my father, said David. Julie jumped up in the air, ran around in a circle 3 times, ran home, and locked herself in her room till it was time for breakfast the next morning. 5点钟到了，在很远的街道的另一头，一个人叫着 Julie 回家吃饭啦。那是我妈妈， Julie 说。然后一个声音叫道 David 那是我爸爸， David 说道。Julie 一下子跳起来，绕着圈转了3圈，跑回家，把自己关在房里，直到第二天早餐时才出来。The next day, Julie was skipping home, and she saw David again. He said, Hi, Julie, do you want to come and play? Julie looked at him very, very carefully. He seemed to be a regular boy, so she stayed and played. When it was almost 5 o'clock, David said, Julie, please stay for dinner. But Julie remembered the big knife, the big fork, and the big spoon. Well, I don't know, she said. Maybe it's a bad idea. I think maybe no. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Well, said David, we're having cheeseburgers, chocolate milkshakes, and the salad. Oh, said Julie. I love cheeseburgers. I'll stay. I'll stay. 第3天，朱莉正一蹦一跳地往家走的时候，又看到了 David。David 问：“朱莉，你想来玩吗？”朱莉仔仔细细地盯着他瞧了又瞧，他看起来像是个寻常的男孩，所以他就留下来和他一起玩了。快到5点的时候 ，David 说：“Julie，请留下来吃晚饭吧。”但是 Julie 想着那把巨大的餐刀，那只巨大的叉子和那个巨大的勺子， 我不知道，他说道。也许这不是个好主意，我觉得还是算了。再见，再见，再见。David 说，我们今晚吃起司汉堡和巧克力奶昔，还有沙拉。哦，Julie 说，我超喜欢吃起司汉堡的，我留在这里，我留在这里。So they went into the kitchen. There was a small table with cheeseburgers, milkshakes, and salads. On the other side of the room, there was an enormous table. On it were a spoon as big as a shovel, a fork as big as a pitchfork, and a knife as big as a flagpole. David, whispered Julie, who sits there? Oh, said David, that's where my father sits. You can hear him coming now. David's father sounded like this. Brown, brown, brown. 于是他们走进厨房，厨房里放着一张小桌子，上面有起司汉堡、奶昔和沙拉。厨房的另一边有一张巨大的桌子，上面放着一个和铲子一样大的勺子，一只和钉耙一样大的叉子，还有一把和旗杆一样长的餐刀。David， Julie 小声问道：“谁坐那边？”哦 ，David 说：“那是我爸爸坐的地方。你听。”他这就来了。David 爸爸走路的声音是梆梆梆的。He opened the door. David's father was a giant. On his table there were 26 snails, 3 fried octopuses, and 16 bricks covered with chocolate sauce. 他一把推开了门。David 的爸爸是一个巨人。他的桌子上放着26只蜗牛。3只油炸章鱼，还有16块裹了巧克力酱的砖头。David and Julie ate their cheeseburgers, and the father ate the snails. David and Julie drank their milkshakes, and the father ate the fried octopuses. David and Julie ate their salads, and the father ate his chocolate-covered bricks. David 和 Julie 吃完了他们的起司汉堡，巨人爸爸吃完了蜗牛。David 和 Julie 喝完了他们的奶昔，巨人爸爸吃完了油炸章鱼。David 和 Julie 吃完了沙拉，巨人爸爸吃完了裹着巧克力酱的砖头。David's father asked Julie if she would like a snail. Julie said no. David's father asked Julie if she would like an octopus. Julie said no.David's father asked Julie if she would like a delicious chocolate-covered brick. Julie said, "No, but please, may I have another milkshake?" So David's father made her another milkshake. David 的爸爸问 Julie 想不想尝一只蜗牛 ，Julie 说不想。David 的爸爸问 Julie 想不想吃一只章鱼 ，Julie 说不想。David 的爸爸问 Julie 想不想吃个美味的裹着巧克力酱的砖头 ，Julie 说不想，不过请问我可以再来一杯奶昔吗？于是 David 的爸爸又给 Julie 做了一杯奶昔。When they were done, Julie said, very softly so the father couldn't hear, "David, you don't look very much like your father." "Well, I'm adopted," said David. "Oh," said Julie. "Well, do you like your father?" "He's great," said David. "Come for a walk and see." So they walked down the street. Julie and David skipped, and the father went, brown, brown, brown. They came to a road, and they couldn't get across. The cars would not stop for David. The cars would not stop for Julie. The father walked into the middle of the road, looked at the cars and yelled, "Stop!" The cars all jumped up into the air, ran around in a circle 3 times, and went back up the street so fast they forgot their tires. 当他们都吃完了之后， Julie 用巨人爸爸听不到的声音悄悄说道： David, 你看起来不大像你爸爸呀。哦，我是领养的 David 答道。哦 Julie 说，那你喜欢你的爸爸吗？他特别好 David 说， 咱们一起出去走走，你就知道了。于是他们一起走到街上，Julie 和 David 一蹦一跳的在前面走，巨人爸爸梆梆梆的在后面跟着。他们走到路口，但过不了街。汽车不停下来让 David 过街，汽车也不停下来让 Julie 过街。巨人爸爸走到路中央，看着一辆辆汽车，大声喊道：“停！”汽车都跳到空中，绕着圈转了3圈，顺着来时的路开回去，快得连自己的轮胎都忘掉了。Julie and David crossed the street and went into a store. The man who ran the store didn't like serving kids. They waited 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Then David's father came in. He looked at the storekeeper and said, "These kids are my friends." The man jumped up into the air, ran around the store 3 times, and gave David and Julie 3 boxes of ice cream, 11 bags of potato chips, and 19 lifesavers, all for free. Julie and David walked down the street and went around the bend. Julie 和 David 过了街，走进了一家小店。店主不喜欢为孩子服务，他们在里面等啊等，5分钟变成了10分钟，又变成了15分钟。然后 David 的爸爸走了进来，他看着店主说：“这些孩子们是我的朋友。”店主一下子跳了起来，在店里绕着跑了3圈，然后送了 David 和 Julie 3盒冰淇淋、11袋薯片、19包水果硬糖，全部都是免费的。Julie 和 David 走在街上，转过了一个弯。There were 6 big kids from grade 8 standing in the middle of the sidewalk. They looked at David, they looked at Julie, and they looked at the food. Then one big kid reached down and grabbed a box of ice cream. David's father came round the bend. He looked at the big kids and yelled, "Beat it!" They jumped right out of their shirts. They jumped right out of their pants and ran down the street in their underwear. Julie ran after them, but she slipped and scraped her elbow. 人行道的中央站着6个8年级的大孩子，他们看了看 David， 他们看了看 Julie， 他们又看了看他们手上的食物，然后其中一个大孩子伸手过来拿走了一盒冰激凌。David 的爸爸转过弯走过来，他看着大孩子们喊道：“滚！”大孩子们跳起来，上衣都掉了，他们跳起来，裤子也掉了，然后他们穿着自己的内衣裤跑远了。Julie 追着他们跑，但她不小心滑倒了，磕伤了她的手肘。David's father picked her up and held her. Then he put a special giant bandage on her elbow. Julie said, "Well, David, you do have a very nice father after all, but he is still kind of scary." David 的爸爸把他拎起来抱着，然后他在 Julie 的手肘上缠了一个巨人专用的创口贴。Julie 说：“啊 ，David， 你的爸爸真的好好哦，不过他还是有一点吓人。” "You think he's scary?" said David. "Wait till you meet my grandmother." 你觉得他很吓人 ？David 说：“等你见到我的奶奶，你就不会这么想了。” The end. 好了，小朋友们，今天的故事就先讲到这里啦。喜欢我的故事的话，就点击关注吧。你也可以在评论区里告诉我下个故事想听什么。咱们每周都有一个新故事，下周见。